Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the episode 3 player update video for the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge for October 2017. Once again, in case you're unfamiliar with MHC, I will leave a link in the description box below to the website, which has all of the rules, regulations, and current players. I will also leave a link to each player's channel so you can check out their videos for yourself. This month the theme is igloos, and we had some really great episode 3s and some catch-up videos, so let's jump right in. This week we're going to mix it up a little and go in reverse alphabetical order. So first up is Wandering Nerd. He started off by heading out to explore some more and gathering up some snow to expand his igloo. As the sun set, he headed back towards the igloo to make a set of iron armor and check on his underground farm. A lack of food drove him outside for the night to go mob hunting, handily dispatching several zombies and strays, plus some creepers that wanted to come home with him. He then headed downstairs to use his new bones to encourage his crops to grow and bake a loaf of bread. Next, we have PineleafNeedles. He started off by heading out to the igloo coordinates, meeting up with some wolves and chickens along the way. He walked right by the igloo at first, but then circled back and spotted it. He headed inside to check it out, quickly making himself at home and securing the entrance with a door and a dirt block. He then climbed down to the basement to check it out, raiding the chest and curing the zombie villager in short order. He then broke through the wall into the cave system, but unfortunately that proved to be a fatal mistake as a naughty baby zombie burst through and smacked him to death with a shovel. JavaDad is our next player. He started the episode by finally getting those mushrooms planted, then nomming on some apples in order to heal up. He cleared out an area for his iron farm / zombie trap and began constructing. After finishing construction, he floated his reluctant villagers out to their new area and gave them some doors in order to feel safe. He checked in on his wheat farm and harvested some before heading back home, followed by an overly friendly creeper who clearly wanted to assist with home improvements. He spent the rest of the night digging murder holes to take care of the zombies and creepers that had fallen into his trap. Then we have Honeysuckle. She started out by planting a cactus in her basement, then headed outside to plant some trees and harvest some wood. She gathered up a ton of snow and collected some eggs from her chickens, heading back into the igloo as the sun set. She grabbed the furnace to take downstairs and headed down to start expanding the space in order to put in a pumpkin farm. She headed down into her mine to try and find water, gathering up some gold along the way. She passed the rest of the day by digging in her mine, searching for diamonds. Next up is Grandma's Gone Gaming. She started off by finishing up her staircase and villager area, then setting up a space for a small farm and gathering lots and lots of snow blocks. She then handily floated the villagers over to the stairs and herded them up with far less trouble than expected. She placed down some stairs to assist her villagers into the igloo, and everyone was home. She checked in on her wheat farm, which stubbornly insisted on not growing, then finished out the night mining and looking for resources. Dragon Feathers was very busy this week, posting not only 2 catch-up episodes, but also her episode 3. In episode 1, she started off gathering some wood and making a multi-purpose axe, then heading out towards the given coordinates, collecting mushrooms and seeds along the way. She quickly found the spawn igloo and checked it out, deciding it would be a good place to call home. She checked out a local cave system, set up some defenses, then passed the night by curing the villager and doing some mining. In episode 2, she started by taking stock of her food and tool situation, making some mushroom stew and heading out to gather up a ton of snow. She then headed down into the nearby cave to gather some coal for torches to light up a wheat farm, and started gathering more snow. She spent the rest of the night mining for resources down in the cave system. Day 3 found her heading out of the caves into a sunny day and collecting more snow in order to start building her objective for the challenge, a snow fort. She did some exploring while the sun was still up, hoping for polar bears but finding more mushrooms instead. She then returned to the cave, venturing further down into its depths to continue mining and exploring it for the remainder of the night. Our next player is DJPaultjeD. He dove right in by making some boots, then heading out to find the igloo at the given coordinates. Unfortunately, night caught him along the way, so he had to hunker down underground, mining for resources and waiting until the danger passed. As dawn broke, he headed out back out to continue his journey. He arrived and immediately began making himself at home, securing an igloo with a door and starting a wheat farm. He then headed down into the basement, checking carefully for silverfish blocks and handily dispatching the zombies outside before wrapping up by curing the zombie villager. The Dadcraft 73 and Pigglesworth teams started off the day with Pigglesworth smacking down a creeper and gathering some mob drops left in the sun, while Dadcraft gathered up the diamonds they found in the last episode. Pigglesworth began to build a dog army by easily taming 2 wolves with 1 bone each, then breeding them with some rotten flesh. They armored up and set up a mob trap in their defense wall, then went out to chop down some trees, tend the farm, and make a fishing hole. As night fell, they gathered up some sand for glass, then headed inside the wall to spend the night catching fish for food and trying to taunt mobs into their trap. Then we have Captain Hook 5150. He started his episode by finishing up his suit of armor, then starting on construction of a skylight for his villagers. He expanded his igloo with some snow blocks, then went out to look for sand to make some glass. He hurried back home as the sun set, nomming on some mushroom stew along the way to keep his health up. He then continued digging a 4x4 shaft down into the basement, finishing up the episode by placing some glass blocks in the roof of the igloo to provide the villagers with a nice view of both the sky and a rogue creeper. And finally, we have Bakerbelle Games. She started off by collecting wood while talking about the resources she's going to need to build her snow globe. She planted some saplings and started a pumpkin farm, then collected sand from a nearby beach. As dusk fell, she started mining downward, immediately stumbling into the cave system she found last episode. She spent the rest of the night gathering resources like granite, coal, and a ton of iron, ending her day by finding a large underground lava pool, but no redstone. Yet. And that's it for our player updates this week. If I missed you, mispronounced your name, or got anything else wrong, again, please let me know in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching.